showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils, take on the winners of 5 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Frogs will kick this away to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have the football first here. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here in midseason.
Yeah, midseason game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass, finds the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in a hurry-up.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit,
as clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the ground, it's Gee. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The pass is off target. pocket. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Sun Devils will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The shotgun running play call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! Tackle is made, and that's good for a first down at the 47. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. An important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They find the tight end open on the corner route. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. The Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Caught quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Inside give now from the shotgun. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, ASU. They'll stroll into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left. Pass caught. tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
PAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out?
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arizona State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass complete on a crossing route. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats.
TCU, 17. Arizona State, 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, TCU.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver grabs it. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all in the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, he makes the catch. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the Sun Devils trying to cash in here in the red zone. Back in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Sun Devils line up with a 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. When he's got some space here. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. On 1st down, it's play action. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Pump over the middle. It's Cobb. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The gain makes it second and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Comes up with the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first punt today brought back for a touchdown. And they've got the returner Corral. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down here for this offense. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Put on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he finds the running back in the flat.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, ASU. Back and forth they go.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they hand it off to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Park behind the line. It's Gee. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll kick it away here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll give it to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed.
The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Here's the second down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Now it's second down here. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Number 13, set to kick off.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the TCU offense takes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, he spins free. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On the run, it's key. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
Has a path to the end zone. 4 set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. In the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll give it to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That pack just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw, testing the middle. A tight end makes the catch downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Eventually they tackled him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. They're Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Catch made on the right side. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
TCU, 37.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's caught. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So the mistake on 3rd down gives the offense new life here. Could be crucial here late in a one-score game. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, ASU. And the route is on.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
TCU, 37.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there. And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. He can't stop him. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. He's looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll be brought down. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
43.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Now here he goes. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a shotgun run call. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU. A That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
You don't get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sun Devils, so can they cash in this red zone trip? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40, out past the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's complete on the crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
Spikes the ball to stop the clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
The ball and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Facing 4th down.
Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And the extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When they safely make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Tight end goes in motion. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Scooped up for the defense. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the result.